to video 3 on the Platz F-15J. So, cockpit construction is complete in the previous video. Okay. Alright, so this is my little scale. It's great. Alright, and I got some fishing weights. Whoops. That's about... Oh, okay. So then about 3 of these would be good. 2.7. Alright, 3.6, 3.7. Alright. I'll add all 3 of them into there. So this goes into the cone. The nose cone, the radome, what do you want to call it? Okay, so it's going to go into here. Alright, so I could use epoxy glue, or I'll use my glue gun. And I think I'm going to use the glue gun because epoxy glue is kind of stinky and I'd rather not really use it. So here are the turbines. And I thought it was really interesting, the engines here. They're like 2 parts. So like this part goes onto here. I thought that's pretty cool looking. That is different than the Hasegawa. That is a bit extra detail that the Hasegawa kit does not have. So far the construction has been mostly the same. However, one thing that really stands out is this is the intakes. This kind of emulates the actual innards of an F-15 more or less. So you have like this whole internal structure here inside the model kit, and I think that's kind of cool. So this will have to be painted first, right? The intakes and then in the engines here. All right, so that's what this is going on here. And oh no, I think I just broke that. Oh well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's just a locator tab there. All right, so I do hope this was going to work. Is this warm enough? I don't know yet. No, it's gonna have to take a little bit more time. Oh wait, nope. It's starting to drool. That means it's ready. Alright. Alright, that should do it, maybe. Oh, come on, guys. Get in there. And get off that, too, by the way. Gosh. You know... Heck, maybe the control might be better on the... If I just use epoxy glue after all. This is kind of annoying me. Get in there. I don't want this to rattle around, you know? I think that did it though. I just don't want the excess to get in the way, because that would be too excessive. Right? Excessive excess. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so oh, shoot, don't stick to me, pal. All right. Now something else. Now, something that is lacking on the Hasegawa kit. Oh my gosh. Oh no, Mark Mothersbaugh. Hang in there, pal. Fell off. Okay, so the radome has these lightning arresters, right? This is unique to the F-15J, I believe. It's not on the F-15E. Correct me if I'm mistaken. Get in there. Yeah, okay. I don't want this on here though. Get off. Okay. You gotta set this on a tissue like this because it just drools, you know? You don't want that to drool. Oh, let me put this away. Okay, so lightning arresters. Very nice detail, however, you know what? This is rattling around in there. Shazbot. I don't want to listen to this rattle, man. I don't know. I might have to just gouge it out and redo it again. Anyhow, so as I was saying, all right. So you got these little raised details here. However, on the bottom, there is no lightning arrestor strip there. So I did this by myself. I homemade this detail myself on the Hasegawa kit. So this is a 0.2 millimeter rod. That should be good. Okay. Let me get this out of here. Alright, let's just look at the size here. Compare the size. And that's... yeah. That's gonna be it. That's what I used, I'm sure, for the other one. So I will need to kind of cut a section here. And to do so, I should probably mark it. Alright, mark the length. I guess it's gonna be all the same length. I don't know. Are these strips the same length? I think they are. Okay, let me look at this again. Alright, that should do it. I can't see it now. Okay. Let's cut this to length. There we go. And then I'll have to super glue that into position. But first, I'm gonna redo this. Well, I no longer have any glue sticks. I guess my wife must have used them. I'm gonna use this. This is a 7-dyne Super XG here. Basically, it's glue. That's all you need to know. All right. Just stick a bunch of this in here. because I'm not messing around. Okay. Just let this insplorchinate. Oh, shoot. I'll remove that later. Alright, let me stick this in here. There we go. And just add some more. There. That's gonna do it. I forget how long it takes for this stuff to dry. Well, it took a very long time for this to dry. But regardless, it is dry now. So yeah, just that BBX or whatever it's called. What was it called again? Oh, Super XG, that's what it was. Yeah, it just takes a very long time for it to glue to sit. And setting it down like this, it started spilling out, so I had to glue it like, you know, face down, you know, with in this type of position. All right, so let's do some gluing here. All right, so we got these two locator tabs, all right, fits like that. And then once this is in place, then I will put that thingy, that lightning arrestor thingy into place. Alright, so I'll just use this. There we go. And then while holding this, like so, I'll use the extra thin and then have this fill in the crack. There. So this should hold. Plus this is really fast setting. So yeah, hopefully it's not going to take too long for this glue to sit. And there, it's already holding. Good news. Okay, well in that case, I guess I can just go ahead and proceed. So I will need to use my... Shoot. Do not lose this, please. Okay, I'm going to use super glue. Because the other thing that I kind of like to use with the photo etch, it is a little bit too slow acting, and I don't want something that's slow acting, right? Okay, so this is too long. Okay, this is gonna have to be like what, half a centimeter or something like that. Okay, let's put this here, and all right, it's best to go little by little instead of taking off too much all at once. That would not be good. And you know what? I think this is going to work. As long as this doesn't go flying. That would really suck. So I'm going to have excess though. I will just need to file down the excess. But hopefully it's going to adhere to the surface, and hopefully it's not going to stick to my stupid finger. That would really suck. Or stick to the tweezers. That would also really suck. And I think I got it. No, it's off to one side. Crap sticks. Let's try this again. I think I got it. There is, oh golly, I saw it on HobbyLink Japan. There is a, I think by Edward, there was a photo etch set for the F-15J by Platz. It's out of production, but it actually comes with the missing lightning arrestor strip. And this is actually, I'm really happy because this is pretty clean. This wants to stick up just slightly over here, and I'm not happy about that. Let me get a toothpick. Just very, very slowly, very gently apply some super glue onto here. There. I might be able to remove the excess here. And it's okay, I guess. Alright. Again, I can just easily just file that down with some sandpaper. Sand it down with sandpaper. Not a file. I'm not going to use a file. But that looks nice. That super duper looks nice. Great. Alright, so the internal section, this part here, I can get started painting. So the intakes are going to be, it's going to be white, and then this is going to be like a metallic color, probably burnt iron or something rather, or steel or something. There are these little details here, these little parts that fit into good thing I have my apron on. I would have gone onto the floor. All right. Da, 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 da. Gosh. There we go. Don't go flying again like that, please. These are the same on either side, so there's no guessing involved. You just need to fit them into position. Main landing gear wells. This is where they fit. They just go in there somehow. And, alright, considering how this is going here. Maybe the thick glue would be better. I think that's probably going to be the best way to go about this. Hit it with the thick glue. There we go. Come on. Okay. No, maybe not. I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to tell. I think that's it. Whew. Okay, so let me look. Okay, yeah, the little small tapered part sticks out, right? So that just fits in there like so. Then let's go back to the thin glue. I'm just going to nudge this into position here. There. Repeat the process for the other side. Kids Incorporated, K-I-D-S. Oh, come on. No. Do not stick to the darn tweezers, you son of a motherless goat. You know, I hate you. I really do. And I wish you wouldn't piss me off. Alright. Okay, come on. There, I think. No. It's supposed to be more like parallel with a little sidewall there. Come on. That's the sound of a bored teenager. Bored of studying. Okay. Alright, so I saw this in the instruction booklet, which is pretty cool. Intake vane is movable to supply proper volume of air. It stays upward while unpowered moves downward as engines are turned on. Hasegawa does not have that. That is super cool. But since this is going to be just no pilot or whatever, I'm not going to have it pointed downwards. But that is a really cool feature there, I think. Okay, so we got B parts here. Let me cut these off the runners. Alright, going by the instructions, it looks like the easiest way. I'm not really actually going by the directions, just doing a test fit, I should say. This looks like this is the best way of doing this. I'm going to dab glue here, here, and along here. And so you got like these little holes here. So let me move this. So that is in place. Come on, camera. There. Okay. Now, extra thin goes in here. There. Now that gives a sense of where things need to happen, right? Where they need to go. This little lip fits in here, like, accordingly somehow. There. There. This likewise fits in here like so. Okay. You pissed me off again, okay, right? Alright. This seems to be in place. Golly. Alright. Okay. Repeat the process for here. Come on. There. Okay, now that is in place. This goes in here. Come on. Gonna snap this into place here. There we go. Supposedly. There we go. Okay. Alright, so these two pieces are in place now. Oh. Now we got these pieces here on the D runner. There's a problem though. We got these molding injection points to file down, make this smooth looking. Okay. Yeah, this works better with the flat, the flat file here, right? So yeah, it's just gives a better control than the pointed file. And it is lunchtime, so I'll put this away. And my wife wants to watch Cujo, the killer dog movie. My wife likes movies where people get killed and such. It's married a tomboy. Good thing is that she doesn't like romance movies. She's not at all interested in such movies. Instructions call for flat white, which is, was it Mr. Color 62, I believe. However, I'm going to use the Hasegawa instructions, which calls for 316, which is kind of an off-white. And the instructions, I've looked and looked, I don't see anywhere where it says what color this is supposed to be. This is actually going to be gray on the inside of the intakes here. So, it looks like that is not yet dry. I've already primed, by the way, where it needs to be primed. Alright, that's great. I don't know what if that's supposed to be there. There's like some weird blobs on the sides there. Maybe I should have filed that down. I really don't need a paint in here. I don't think it even matters. I'm not going to be able to see it, I don't think. I didn't even bother filing down those injection points either. But I'll do it on the top side as well. Still got plenty of paint in the cup, so I'm doing the inside, the interiors of the doors, landing gear doors. There we go. And I do believe, actually, that the interior of the landing gear is going to be also white. Where is the... See, there's a lot of paint instructions that like where does it say to paint that white? I don't know. It's like I'm sure that needs to be white, but they neglected to. Did they? Underneath here. Underneath here. It says here's white, but C18. It's Platz are a little bit sloppy, I have to say, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and look at this other kit that I'm working on. Alright, and what do they say? Alright, they're both F-15Js, so the interior B3. Okay, yeah, it says right here. 316. You know, Platz. Let me be fair. Let me just go ahead and double check. I'll double check, just to be fair, before I accuse them of being sloppy. And there is no instruction, but it should be right there. Should be right there. I think the landing gear also needs to be white. Okay. And white. Yep. Those parts need to be painted as well. Alright, so anyhow, yeah, let me go ahead and do this here. There's something that needs to be removed there. There we go. Okay. Prepping the metallic parts with an undercoat of ONO black. This is a high gloss black lacquer. Same goes for the exhaust cans here. So, burnt iron, Mr. Color 61 with rapid thinner. Alright. That did it. That's all I need. So I'm doing this following the Hasegawa instructions, not the Platz instructions. But yeah, the burnt iron looks nice there. And next, got these guys here. Alright, the Vulcan gun is lacquer. This is Tamiya LP19 gunmetal. Intake turbines are Mr. Color 8 silver, again with rapid color, or the rapid thinner. Oh, that looks so nice. That looks nice. Okay. There is a little locator tab right there, and there is a corresponding little tiny hole right there, and I think I got that lined up. Okay, it's good. So really cool detail, I have to say. And I just got glue on my finger. Alright. Let's do the same over here. There we go. Okay, these two are now put together, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. And so there's like a T formation here. Alright, little locator tabs, they go here. Come on already, what's going on here? Why are you popping open here? Come on. You're not gonna piss me off, are you? Because you like me. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's reglue this. Maybe it just needs some coaxing because it's got the paint on there. All right, T formation. Here we go. What's this? Get off there. All right, so that's in place. There. No. Do not stick to my finger, dude. Come on. There. Golly. Okay, let's do the next one here. T formation. Here we go. Dude, why are you... There. Don't be crooked. That would not be good. Okay, here we go. Oh gosh darn it, this one's falling apart too. For the love of Bob Saget. and all things holy. You know, duh. That's what tweezers are for, right? I don't have to use my stupid fingers. There we go. And put this into position here, like so. And then glue. There. Come on. All right. Next, these go in here like so. All right. You know what I could do? Maybe I'll just use the thicker glue here. Put them right there. Okay. There. Just use the thick glue. Okay, cool. Those are in position now. And these parts can now be put into place. And one of them did get busted off, unfortunately, but it's okay, don't worry about that. Alright, I'm just gonna hit the little locator tabs, little glue, the little pegs. Okay. I think this might kind of touch together here, so I'll glue that as well. Okay. As long as the things don't get knocked out of position, it looks like they're okay now. I'm going to use the other thin glue though along here because I don't want it to bleed black into the white. That would not be good. There. I'm running out. Okay, so black on the other hand, I'm not running out of. There we go. There. Okay. So the engine detail on the inside is really cool looking. Okay. And this still needs to be glued a little bit. There. Next. There we go. Okay, so this is the top. Let me zoom out. Dang, I really like how this fits. That is so clever. I really like how it's engineered. This is really great. It's a lot more solid, I think, than the Hasegawa one. Okay. So this goes in like so. There we go. Oh. And, oh, nuts. Hold on here. There we go. Okay. That needs to stay together, as does this. Yeah, this black glue is really nice to, so you know for sure where everything goes. Put the clamps on them. Okay. Okay. Tits. Oh, you know what? There, this one's not. Oh. There. All right. Don't fail me, Snoopy. Oh, fudge buckets. That just flew right off again. Golly. Alright, come on. Glue this. There. There. Let's glue that. That's not gonna let me do it. Oh, dang it. Alright, I give up. I'll just have to hold it or something. That's really obnoxious. I think the glue's setting though. Alright, so meanwhile, these can be glued. 1, 2, 3. I got this little indentation here. That's where the intakes will glue onto. Okay. Come on. I really need to get some new glue. Actually, I do have new glue. I just want to use this up first. Okay, so that's done. There. glue? Glue. Is this gluing off? Okay. No, this is not. Toilet flush. Okay, that needs to stay in place there. And, oh shoot. I just completely... My wife is cleaning the toilet. That's what all the flushing is about. Okay. This will go like so. Okay, and there's like a little locator tab there. Oh shoot. Okay, I didn't properly clean that off. Oh, this one's okay. Okay, so got this side fuselage here, and that's going to fit over there. Like how, though? I think this needs to fit in there first, and then this goes. Oh, I think I got it. Okay, that's how it goes. Get this out of here. This one broke. Oops. There we go. Just kind of glue the crap out of this. There. Oh, that's how you do it. That's how it goes. Fits right into there. There. Now that's going to keep that together as well. Let's do the other side. Okay, so first of all, this has to kind of align here in the front here. Alright. That has to go in there somehow. Come on already. God. What's going on here? This is kind of driving me crazy here. Come on. Alright. Except that why is this all the way up here and not down here, though? Why? It's like... I don't know. It's because like it gives you like a big gap right here, right? And it's not. Oh, there we go. Gosh. There. I'll have to paint this white in there too. Okay. There. Oh, shit. Come on. I haven't any patience for you anymore. There, and I don't want to get gluey fingerprints on this either. Alright, I'm going to end this video here. These will be attached, but I need to paint the insides of these first. The way this kind of came together, it kind of looks shitty. Look at that. Got like these lines here. Maybe it's because of the black glue, I guess. But, you know, perhaps it cannot be helped. Anyhow, this part is done. It looks like the wings are going to go down really easily, too. It looks like that's kind of really well engineered. Well, that's the end of this video, so thanks for watching, and continue this with part 4. And until then, as always, live long and prosper. May the force be with you, and so on. Bye.